precious than time. Tell you what life's about. People gotta work it out in your mind. Get the what we gotta figure out is how to just work it out. Nothing's more precious than time. Tell you what life's about. People gotta work it out in your mind. Get the
It's just a hobby that I picked up in the lobby. Word up, everything is real. Yeah, shout, fame, yeah, scroll. Yeah, this is that meanness. Stay for real. Love, take forever, and never, and never. Don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. I know you're trying to leave, but excuse me, miss. I saved the last dance for you.
The dream of the future brought to reality by
Sensation Station Network.
From East Point to Buckhead, College Park to Bankhead, dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Big Mason, Eagle, highlights and big plays from the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long run. Athletes and sports junkie. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, cause your team lost. Jerry Jones, cause I'm the ball. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack. Yeah.
Hey. Woo! It's Tuesday. It's 8 o'clock, and you're tuned in to the dopest sports show on radio. It's the Crush, and I'm your humble co-host, Steve Glaze. And with me, as always, is my homeboy, Maceo Hurd. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, what's up, dog? What's going on, man?
Man, chilling, man. We got a huge show tonight.
Uh-oh.
Had to have a lot of fun.
Uh-oh.
Tomorrow is
Heartbreak Day.
official signing day. Mamas, daddies, let your kids pick the school.
Please.
Let your kids pick the school.
Just make up his bed
Yeah.
and let him go.
When you cry, because when you drop them off that one time, that's it.
Done.
Baby boy's gone.
See you in the springtime.
Well, we're going to have a guy here who knows a little bit about
He knows a little something.
A little something.
You know, but you know what, though? Nah, we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it, yeah.
Man, we got a man Clifford in. We're going to talk a lot with him. We're recruiting a big thing. Also with us, it's Tuesday, man.
Tuesday.
Erica's in the building. What's happening, Erica?
What's up? Nothing much. How you guys doing? I'm trying to figure out this Facebook Go Live thing.
We did her a favor yesterday.
What we do?
By breaking down the Panthers, so she wouldn't have to break down the Panthers.
How you can? I can break down the Panthers.
I know. I
to
mean,
break it down.
I know you don't, but we just.
You know, y'all be all favorite, showing all that favoritism and stuff. Forget about Denver's defense.
We're going to break it down today. We're breaking down Denver today. Denver's Broncos. We got a Crush in the NFL going for y'all. We're going to do a little bit of breaking down, talk about Super Bowl 50. We give our predictions, and we also going to talk about what to look for this week. We got to do we didn't do much yesterday because we did a lot of talking. With RL.
RL crazy, man.
He had a lot of fun.
Something wrong with RL.
Prince says.
I think RL from Atlanta. All that Jonah he was doing. I think he's from Atlanta.
We were doing your mama jokes
He was
the other
on
day.
Face. He was on Face yesterday, but Face walked out on us for a minute. I mean, Face.
Say called him other member of the barge.
He said you didn't get no help from your cousin Chico.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was a lot of fun yesterday. Shout out to RL, man. We're going to have a lot of fun today, man. We got a lot to go over. That's what I'm talking about. One of my favorite things. I got some today, man. I got some good ones today, man.
Good for you, because I'm dedicating mine just to a specific group of people.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I try.
Can't help the people.
I know. I'm so glad for him not trying to be petty.
Oh, I'm going to get petty today. You know that. You in the building, I'm going to get petty. You know
Pettiness
that.
coming at all times.
Yeah, the petty coming today.
Hey, T, I did it.
All these self cameras, man. Why?
Man, I know. We're so
My
narcissistic.
camera,
Well, we just trying
Narcissistic.
different technology. We
I
just trying
know.
to see what's
You
going
know,
on.
Terrence showed it to me. Hey, y'all. Everybody said, hey, E. Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all.
My camera got to be useful.
Well, your camera is the most important camera.
Yeah, yours is the most
It's the most important
I'm
camera.
losing people because they go in the air.
Like,
What the heck going on around here, man? Follow the Crush, man.
The Crush on Periscope.
They know it.
'Cause
They know it.
I'm not Facebook friends with all them people over there.
I don't know. Tell all them down to zero. See what y'all doing?
Man,
See what y'all doing?
it's early, man. Let's
I
go.
mean, really, come on.
Mess with our rating. I'll be like, I'll make your look.
No, because one thing about it, they can replay.
Hey, man, when we come back, man, we're going to go into a hot topic. I got a good one for y'all to guess it today. What I say?
There he go.
I know.
There he go.
Yeah, but hey, man, whatever. We got a good one for you. Stay with us. It's the Crush.
Yep.
Can I have a price check on aisle... Ma'am?
Yeah.
Don't look down, but there's a giant python wrapped around your leg.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's probably nothing.
Nothing? Shouldn't I don't know, like, call someone?
No, I don't have the time. I'm late as it is. If it keeps up, I'll have it looked at.
Are you sure? That's a pretty big snake.
No, I'm fine. Thank you, though. You're very sweet.
You wouldn't ignore this, so why ignore the signs of a stroke? If you or someone you know suddenly experiences numbness of the face, arm, or leg, or sudden trouble speaking, seeing, or walking, don't wait to get help. Call 911 right away, because time lost is brain lost. To find out more, visit www.strokeassociation.org or call 1-888-4STROKE. This message brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
Thanks for asking, but I'd rather not send you nude pictures. I'm camera shy. I already said no. Under my clothes, I'm a robot. My webcam is broken. I'm worried they'll get passed around school. I have a rash. I have nudophobia. I have lizard skin. I'm a vampire, so I don't show up in pictures anyways. Your badgering has really killed the mood.
When someone is pressuring you to do something you don't want to, how many ways can you say no before they get the message? Let us know at that'snotcool.com. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of our United States. Most people know him as a man of great wisdom and vision. What many don't realize, however, is that when it came to finding late-model sedans at government auctions, or even looking up a zip code, Mr. Lincoln's wisdom was sadly lacking. In fact, the citizens of that day knew it best not to even ask. Fortunately, now there's firstgov.gov, the official place to turn when you need information about federal, state, and local government. Whether it's how to get a student loan, renew your passport, or even apply for a small business loan. All three of which, as numerous historians have noted, were remarkably absent from Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. So go to firstgov.gov. Who knows? If Abe had it in his day, he could have checked out an auction and traded that drafty log cabin for a nice condo on Maui. Firstgov.gov, a monumental source of useful information.
This is Bobby Yoller from the Ohio State. I'm kicking with the Crush on Sensation Station Network.
Hot topics.
Hey, we're back. Hot topic brought to you by Pain and Wellness Center for Auto Injuries, Workers' Comp Wellness, and Sports Injury. Contact Winston Carhier and his wife Shantae Evans Carhier, Pain and Wellness, to help get you through it. You reach them at 404-699-0966 or go to pain2wellness.com. 2 locations off Cascade Road in Atlanta and off of Highway 314 in Fayetteville, Georgia. Hot topic for today, guys. Calvin Johnson has reportedly retired. I'm going to bring it to you in 2 different questions. I want to ask you first, do we feel his decision was more of a health concern, or was it a Detroit I don't like to be here concern?
It's a sick and tired of playing for Detroit Lions who kills Hall of Fame players every time.
They kill career. I honestly think. Have you ever seen Calvin Johnson's hands? Mm-hmm. Hands are beat up. Yeah. I think it's a health thing. And
really?
Oh man, his hands are. Oh my God, they're terrible.
I don't look at his hands, so I look at him. Go ahead.
And Calvin is getting married this summer.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay.
I think he's really starting to think about his health, and it's a money thing now. These guys have so much money that it's really like, why continue to beat myself up when actually I'm set up for life?
But and on top of that, don't you think that he sees the writing on the wall as far as the Detroit Lions are concerned?
Yeah, if Matthew Stafford was my quarterback,
I think it probably put everything in perspective. He saw the scene, we're not going to do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
This team is about as good as it gets.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was like, and that brings them to the second. Well, that was a 2-part question, but the second thing, are we going to start seeing this trend more with these star athletes because of the fact that CTE is a real thing? It is a real thing, and
very real.
Like a story, even though it was a last year story about Eric Kramer that I didn't know about to today.
Yeah,
me either. I didn't hear about that till today.
Yeah, when he tried to kill himself.
Right, and when you hear about stuff like that, and you realize that these guys are serious about their longevity. When you see these older guys can barely walk, hip replacement, knee replacements, all this other stuff that's going on, I'm sure that the younger guys look at that and say, I don't want that to be me.
And again, we have to understand that their football life is short.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm still going to have more life outside of when I walk away from the game. And I think that's what these guys, you see like pictures of Tony Dorsett, you've seen photos of Earl Campbell. These guys, they have a hard time getting out the bed. Even when we had Jamal Lewis on, how he was saying it was just a struggle to move around. So I think these guys really thinking about long term. I want to be able to chase my kids.
Right.
I want to be able to do this stuff.
And I thought about that. And Clifford, you can make sure, man. Cliff cool? I don't want to just be calling you Cliff.
Hey, Cliff, everybody call me Coach Gator.
Coach Gator?
Yeah.
What is your opinion about this? He's going to bring you in. We'll talk more about what you're doing, but,
I was talking with a couple guys, and like I was telling them before, I said, me and one of my business partners, Willie Anderson, who's kind of talking about the different injuries that a lot of athletes are complaining about and having. Even myself, playing arena football, it takes a lot of toll on your body. And like I said, at the age of 34, I feel older. So a lot of times I tell, if you can get in and make the money and get out and be healthy, I really think that's a good thing. But sometimes you can play too long and it could be, detrimental to your long life. Eventually just being detrimental to your health.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
And make sure you just brought up another guy who basically was a Cowboy big time, Tony Dorsett.
Yeah.
He's coming out with his story now saying he didn't know it was going to happen like this.
Yeah.
He didn't see anything like that.
And the thing about any athlete, you want to play till you can't play anymore.
Right.
And during those guys' time, it was a point where the money wasn't like it is now.
Right.
And that's why you have like these younger guys. You see guys 25, 26, like, I was a first-round draft pick. Dude, I made 10, 11 million. Dude, I'm straight.
Yeah. Right.
And if you hadn't bought a Bentley, if you hadn't bought a Rolex, if you hadn't bought all the jewels, you good. You can take that 11 million and you can parlay a pretty good life.
Yeah, I know this guy who played. He said, "I'm just trying to play 5 years. I'm just trying to get my 5 years in. I get my pension, and I'm out."
Yeah, and
that's exactly what he said, and that's exactly what he did.
And I don't truly believe, because I visited a plant that where they got those helmets where you can put things on top of the helmets, and just to hear the politics behind not allowing certain paddings on helmets tells me that we're still a long way from protecting these guys' heads. So Calvin's made his money. He's done his endorsements. He's done his thing.
Yeah,
I don't blame him.
Big question before we leave about Calvin: is he a Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Definitely.
First ballot.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I think his numbers are outstanding. So if I got that, and Detroit don't let nobody go, they don't trade. That's why Barry left. Because Barry I want to go somewhere. I don't blame the brother, man.
And the crazy part about it, you're talking about a guy. Well, you talking about a time where people are going to say, well, it's a passing league now.
Yeah.
But like I always tell people, when I think about like Hall of Famers, were you the best? At one time, did everybody say you were the best that played the game in a particular period?
Right.
If you can say that, yeah, you're a Hall of Famer.
Right.
First ballot, no doubt.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'm hoping that, I hate to see him going because of the situation he's in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hated that about Barry when he left. I hated that.
Well, because you felt like it was incomplete.
Yeah.
You felt like, he has something else. Come on. Yeah. He's got to stay.
If the guy want to leave, you ain't doing that. Let the man leave on his terms.
But again, it's the contract and it's the money. Because they already basically saying, well, we're going to let him decide what he's going to do.
Right.
But we need you to restructure your contract, too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because, what we're going to pay you next year, and you're not – I'm not getting Calvin Johnson for that $17 million.
Yeah.
That's not what I signed. That's not what I'm getting.
Right.
No, bro, I need you to get back down to about 10. Knock some of that off for me.
We need some other players, Calvin. You should have thought about it when I signed that big boy deal.
Really?
You just thought about it.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, man. So I agree. I think he's first ballot easy, man.
Yeah.
Calvin, in today's time, like you say, it's a passing league.
Yeah.
Cats might catching 100 balls, but they're getting thrown at 140, 150 times. So
you got to think about that year Marvin Harris. Marvin Harrison caught 143 balls in a season.
Right.
Do you know how crazy that is?
Because every time you go either get tackled, hit, pushed,
or you're going to find somewhere to fall.
Right.
And that's the thing, man. We got time for a call. Let's get him in, man.
Hey, caller, what you crushing on, caller?
Oh, I'm just crushing on the show.
What's up, man?
What's going on, Mike?
Oh, not too much. I had a question for you all tonight.
Yes, sir.
You all think Peyton's going to go ahead and hang it up after this game?
Ooh.
Man, win this game and ride out on the pony, Peyton. I would be like, deuces,
I think this Peyton, lad, I don't see
Either
a team paying Peyton next year because Peyton going to easily command 10, 12 million.
Right.
He ain't no single-digit dude.
Yeah, and the thing about it, well, the Broncos owe him like $4 more. Well, they owe him $2 more million now because he backloaded $4 million in his contract, so he picked up $2 million, taking him to the Super Bowl. Now, if he wins, he can pick up another $2 million.
Win or lose, man, I think he ride out.
I think he's done.
Just let it go, man.
I think he's done.
Yo, hey Mike, thanks for the love, bro.
Appreciate you, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
All right, then.
Hey, man, we about to go into a quick break. Before we do that, though, Hot Talk was brought to you by Pain and Wellness Center for all the injuries, workers' comp, wellness, and sports injury. Contact Winston Carhee and his wife, Shantae Evans Carhee. You can visit them. You can reach them at 404-699-0966 or go to pain2 wellness.com. 2 locations off Cascade Road in Atlanta and off of Highway 314 in Fayetteville, Georgia. When we come back, man, we're going to go ahead and jump into that crushing interview with our man, Coach Gator.
Yo!
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hello, and welcome to today's lottery drawing. Good luck. And here's today's winning numbers. First one up, it's not yours. Second one, not yours. And another number that's not yours. Okay, this is one number that's yours. It's a 5, but you don't get any money for that. And the final number is not yours.
Yep, so chances are you're not going to hit the lottery anytime soon. Don't get us wrong, the lottery can be fun every now and then. Just please don't rely on it for your future savings. How about this? Brew your own coffee at home instead of buying that latte every day. Brown bag it to work instead of ordering in. Ride your bike instead of buying all that gas. These changes alone can save you thousands a year. Thousands. Small changes today, big bucks tomorrow. Feed that piggy bank. Go to feedthepig.org for more free ideas on how to save. Feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first. And that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, and it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He'd guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com, and let Truisms help you to the next level. Yo, it's your boy Michael McFadden. If you hear my voice right now, that means you're tuned in to The Crush on Sensation Station Network. Shout out to them Cowboys. Not for real. Maceo Glaze, what up?
And we're back. Hey, man, we're going into that crushing interview right now. Thanks for hanging out with us. Everybody on Periscope, thanks for always rocking with The Crush. We always going to also just let y'all know, we always replay these off of, you can go to check us out on, what's the dang name of that site?
Catch Me.
Catch.me, Katch.me, and look up The Crush. You can always see our interviews and shows on there as well that we've been doing. We've been recording for about a month and a half now, 2 months. So check us out there. Right now, man, we're going to the crushing interview with our man. Maybe still introduce this man.
Hey, man, Clifford Browning in the building, man. He runs a service called Top Notch Opportunities. And with this service, what he does, he allows... I'm going to let Coach Gator describe exactly what Top Notch Opportunities do. What's going on, Coach?
What's going on? What's going on? I appreciate you guys having me on.
No, man, I appreciate you coming in. So tell us what Top Notch Opportunities does.
Top Notch Opportunity is an amateur sports consulting company, and I kind of explain it to you guys is that basically what we do, we help kids get exposure by helping them, get their film out there and contacting the coaches, but we also do recruiting trips. But the biggest thing we do, we help guide families through the process. Because a lot of times, a lot of parents, even if some parents play college football, the process has changed so much.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times we have to, explain it to them in which a way they can understand and put the kid in the best position. Because a lot of times, we may see this and we think this. Well, we need to go to all these different camps and go all these different places. You may not need to do that. And so and it depends on your kid's skill level and it depends on a lot of those things. So it's one of the biggest things we do.
What we want to also do while you're here, Coach Gator, is make sure everybody know the number. So if you got questions for Coach, man, call in because there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to ask because we want to got a lot of parents that listen to this show, got upcoming kids. What number can they call?
Hey, man, y'all can call the show at 678-613-5857. That's the phone number.
So I'm actually, my first question, and I don't think it's ever, we never really get it out there, but explain clearinghouse to a lot of people. I don't think people understand that.
So basically, the NCAA clearinghouse is basically every kid that's planning on playing college football, they have to get cleared through the clearinghouse. Basically, you have to send your transcript in, your test scores, and all those things like that. And basically, they clear you to allow it to be eligible to play in a collegiate sport. If you're not cleared, you cannot play. And so, you deal with situations where kids, the biggest thing right now is kids transferring. Mm-hmm. And then, I dealt with a situation last year where a kid didn't send his transcript from another school. Mm-hmm. And so, you have to get all that in. So you got all your transcript, every school you went to, you got to have it. That's basically what the NCAA clearinghouse is.
And that's big because a lot of people think it's just show me my tape, but all that has to be cleared for.
You have to get cleared through the clearinghouse. You have to meet the NCAA qualifications, SAT scores, right. The ACT scores. Your GPA have to match up, and especially with the new sliding scale. The sliding scale, like a year ago, was a 2.0 and a certain test score. Now it starts at a 2.3, mm-hmm. and you have to match it up with the test score. You can no longer be eligible with the 2.1 or 2.2. You have to meet those qualifications with 2.3 or higher.
So every time your kid trying to slide all C's, you got to get at least 1 or 2 B's, but it's so in there.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you, this is the other thing, too, is what happens a lot of times, kids don't realize that they're going to go to college in 9th and 10th grade. But the rules are set. I'm going to tell you what the rules are set that that you cannot, like, a lot of times people will backtrack class to 11th to 10th grade, try to catch back up. You can't do that anymore.
Ooh.
The hours that you have in 9th to 10th grade, what you make
counts towards it all. Man.
Counts towards it all.
Wow. You got anything you want to say?
And no, because what I was saying is when you talk about that 2.3, let's make it clear. It's for your core classes.
GPA.
Yeah.
Core GPA, not your gym, that home economics. Let me get me about 3 PEs, English, and then let me get it's your core.
It's your core GPA.
It's your core GPA.
Right.
So
and parents need to be on that starting. If you have any indication, any inclination that your child, this is not something that your child is interested in doing, you need to start that in the 9th grade. Make sure that they have this stuff. It's so funny how parents, especially in high school, don't want to get involved in what's going on. Oh, they're in high school now, I'm going to let them go do this and go do that. But that's not the way it works for the benefit of your child. You'll be scrambling at the last minute, like I hear Maceo and Jennifer talking about people were doing last year at May, scrambling at the last minute, not even taking the SAT or the ACT until January. What?
Yeah. So, Coach, how early should this process really begin?
The process should actually be in the 9th grade. And I tell people, I always call it the test drive. Always take the test, the SAT or ACT, in the 9th to 10th grade. This is a test drive, so you kind of see where you at as far as what you can make on the test. Because at the end of the day, if you don't make that test, you can go to junior college.
Right.
But as far as playing in the SEC, ACC, and some of these schools, it's not going to happen. But the process right now starts in the 9th grade because you see 8th graders getting offers now. Right. Because
the way it works now, these guys are on the park level and junior rec league level, seeing these young guys at a younger age now. The scouting has gotten ridiculous.
Wow, there was a little kid.
Even at the park.
There was a kid that walked in here about 2 weeks ago. I want to sign him myself.
He was an upcoming ninth grade. He was 9th grade. He was 6'3" now.
Yeah.
He was 6'3" today.
And you see that, and you see that these other coaches see that. They see that, and they start watching them then.
And they recruit them off potential. And this is the thing about this. Right. And I even had conversation with some coaches in San Antonio. I said, you got to be careful with that because what that kid like that in 8th grade, what if he don't pan out?
Yeah.
But you still got that offer out there.
You're stuck with him. Hey, man, when we come back, man, we got more to talk. Stay with us. It's The Crush.
Do you have student loans and are worried about making your payments? Stop worrying. Now, Direct Student Aid can help you if you are behind, if you are late, or even if you are in default on your student loans. We can help cut your payments fast. We provide student loan relief, getting you relief from your student loans right away. We will stop any harassing phone calls, stop any wage garnishments, and even remove any tax liens. No matter how much you owe or how far behind you are with payments, call our established Direct Student Aid toll-free assistance line right now. We can fix your student loan problems guaranteed. That's right. We guarantee we will get your student loan out of default and cut your payments right away. We have helped thousands of people just like you fix their student loans. Best of all, it's 100% guaranteed. Don't go another day with your loans behind or in default. Our specialists are waiting for your call. Call 866-855-6516. That's 866-855-6516. Again, call 866-855-6516. That's 866-855-6516.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement. Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know they're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life. Hurry up. Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education, brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Thanks for asking, but I'd rather not send you nude pictures. I'm camera shy. I already said no. Under my clothes, I'm a robot. My webcam is broken. I'm worried they'll get passed around school. I have a rash. I have nudophobia. I have lizard skin. I'm a vampire, so I don't show up in pictures anyways. Your badgering has really killed the mood.
When someone is pressuring you to do something you don't want to, how many ways can you say no before they get the message? Let us know at that'snotcool.com. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
This is University of Georgia linebacker Demetrius Douglas. You're tuned in to The Crush on Sensation Station Network.
Hey, we're back. Shout out to Demetrius Douglas, man. Fam, if you play Enemies behind him, I got a lot of enemies. That's the song you play. No, not behind Demetrius. I'm just, all right, Sky, whatever. you know what I'm talking about. Hey, we're back, man. We're still doing our interview with our Coach Gator. I like that, Coach Gator, man. I like that. Let me ask you a question real quick, Coach. How many kids are you looking or in the program with you right now?
Right now, seniors, I'm a little bit around about 98, 99. Juniors, I don't know, but I'm about maybe 30, 40 juniors. I got a couple sophomores and freshmen. But right now, set to sign tomorrow. Actually, we was at 88 starting today. We're at 90 right now.
Oh, we got another sign.
Wow, so we got two
That's
more.
big.
We got two more committed. I'll be posting them as soon as I get done with my interview.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this, Coach. How important are parents in this process? Because so many times they want to put everything on the coach. How important are the parents in this process?
The parents are very, 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 I'm going to keep saying it, very important. Because at the end of the thing, at the end of the day, the parents hold a lot of influence over their child. A major influence over their child.
So how many actually, I won't put this number out there like that, but when you're dealing with parents, do they sometimes make the decision easier, or are they becoming,
It depends. It depends. Like some parents, they say, hey, he's the one that's going to have to be there. I just want to help them make the right decision.
Right.
Kind of get it, because sometimes parents, we can kind of get a feel for the people that's involved with our child.
Yeah.
But sometimes it could be a good thing and a bad thing. But you can kind of see some parents say, okay, well, I'm gonna let him make his decision. But then I call them hover parents. Sometimes you have the hover parents where they want to make the decision and they want to be involved and overly involved, and the kid really don't get an opportunity to to truly make the decision himself, and then he end up making a decision because no kid want to disappoint their parents.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so you kind of find that, and at the end of the day, the kid is the one going to have to be there for the next 4.5, 5 years. And then especially with the transfer thing going on, kids to say, okay, well, I made a decision because, that's what my parents wanted me to do.
Yeah.
So.
I always tried to tell my parents, listen, you're not the one going to class. You're not the one waking up at 5:30 running sprints. Mm-hmm. You're not the one that has to sit and study that playbook. How important do you think is it for that kid, really talk to those kids and be like, okay, look, this is your decision, really.
Yeah, and that's what I do. And then sometimes some parents don't like that, but I had to tell them, I say, listen, at the end of the day, this is your decision. This is your life.
Yeah.
I say, you 17, 18 years old. You're a man now.
Yeah.
So you got to learn to make man decisions, and you got to stick by it.
Yeah.
And then, again, it still falls into, I don't want to disrespect my mom. I don't want to disrespect my dad. But at the end of the day, you have to have that relationship with your parents and say, Mom, Dad, at the end of the day, this is school I have to go to because the mom may like this coach, the dad may like this coach, and the kid may be like, I really like this coach. I feel like I got the best relationship, with him. And I've dealt with situations where a kid loved the school, mm-hmm. and then he committed. Parents, mom got upset, he decommitted,
wow.
and chose another school.
Wow.
And so that's just one of those things that you have to deal with the process. So coaches got a lot, especially when the parents are very, very like again, the hubble parent. A lot of times college coaches have to deal with. They have to win the parents and the kids.
How much of it is when you're doing your job, are you more focusing on? Because you still have to at a point sell the parent as well.
Mm-hmm.
So how much of your job is also trying to make sure that they're comfortable? You know what I'm saying? Because that's a big thing. Like you're saying, they still influencing this kid's decision.
Yeah, so like a lot of times, when I first sit down with a parent, I try to explain that, you know, to them initially.
Mm-hmm.
You know, either when I first talk to them about the process and everything, I try to tell them, you know, this is a family decision, but allow him to enjoy the process. You know, allow him to be able to, you know, make his decision, because at the end of the day, he can't blame you for saying, okay, well, you the one told me to go here. And so, you know, that's the biggest thing, trying to convince some of the parents, you know, to kind of say, to step back and say, okay, I'm going to allow my son to, you know, be a grown man.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's a big thing. So here's the thing I got. Maybe I'm old school, man. What do you think about some of this pomp and circumstance that's going to happen tomorrow?
Oh, man. I'm going to tell you, like.
Because this done got to the point now, man.
Like, see, I'm going to be honest with you. And some of you I might piss some people off when I say this.
That's what we get for, man.
Is because, like, Rivals 24/7 and all ESPN. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, it's cool for the start, but I'm really not a fan, because I've had kids end up getting Division I scholarship with before they got offered with no stars, and then the very next day they got 3 stars.
Yeah.
And so like, and then all the bells and whistles, and then I look at it from a coach's standpoint. A lot of time, these kids, everybody feeding into their head, and everybody, and so now when they go to school, the coaches got to de-recruit them. And then they had to de-recruit them because they got everybody, you know, they want to be on this, you know, be here, be there, you know, the media is pumping them, and you know, and I think it's some things are good for a kid, but at the end of the day, you know, it's so much surrounding a kid, and you know, about, you know. And at the end of the day, it's about money. And then most of the time, at the end of the day, you have to subscribe. Like I was just having a conversation. I said, for every, you know, I said a kid does an interview, and they say, okay, pay us $5.99 to read it, or 99 cents.
Wow.
You know, if a million people, you know, pay for that, you know, it's a business. Yeah. So, you know, this is one of those things.
Hey, man, we still got more, man, because this is big time. Oh, hey. You know me. Hey, we got more, man. Stay with us. We got a lot to talk about. When we come back, Coach, we're going to make sure we talk about tomorrow, man. This is what it's about. You might have 92 you're going to have your 99 by the time you walk out of here.
Oh, yeah.
You want to see who's in the network?
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day.
Follow us on Instagram at Sensation Station Network. We're the nation's urban station. Radio, not dumbed down.
Well, I finally did it. I opened a 401k.
What? Why? Just wait for the inheritance. We've definitely got a rich uncle somewhere. We're one call away from the winner's circle at the Derby, dinners with multiple forks, a vacation home in the country, using summer as a verb.
You don't actually think that, do you?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs, the Georgia Society of CPAs, and the Ad Council.
Okay, so just type the job website address here. That's it. Then you enter what job you're looking for there.
Electrician.
This is Peter. Recently, he got help going on the internet for the first time to look for a new job.
Okay, then you just hit search and...
In the past, Peter's gotten work through people he knew, but he heard there were more jobs online.
There we go.
These are all for me?
Uh-huh.
Really?
He had no idea just how many.
I can't believe it. This one looks good.
Peter's thinking the internet might be for him after all.
And this is just one website.
Wow. Why didn't I do this sooner?
See what the internet can help you do at everyoneon.org or call 1-855-387-9166 to find a free training class near you. Brought to you by Connect to Compete and the Ad Council.
Sure. We're still here with a man, Keon Carpenter, man. So, Keon, let's talk about it, man.
I just feel like when we go out as women, in particular, we are so insecure at some point
Winning is designed to avoid feelings of losing and failure.
People who are emotionally weak have to be conscious and have to admit their weaknesses.
So imagine your son at 1 o'clock in the morning. Where should he be at 1 o'clock in the morning?
He should be at home, at least.
In his bed.
In his bed at 1 o'clock.
Or playing the game.
If you have a prayer request, by all means, you can always let us know from time to time. We're here every Saturday on the Taste of Tradition.
On Sensation Station Network.
Radio not dumb down.
This is Keon Carpenter, former Atlanta Falcon. You are tuned in to The Crush on Sensation Station Network.
And we're back. We're still having our Crush interview with Coach Gator. Coach, quick question. Do you work with kids who may have, I just heard of a situation where they went to school, maybe dropped out or left, and wanted to see if they can get back into a school. Do you work with kids like that as well?
Yes, I've worked with kids like that because I do believe in second opportunities.
Yeah.
You know, some kids have situations where they might have messed up, or some kids go to a school and they're like, well, this school is not for me, and Coach, can you help me transfer? And depending on the school and the kid's situation, you know, it's about, again, it's trying to find that right fit, because you don't want to send a kid to a school and it ruins your relationship with the school. So a lot of times, you know, with this, so like for me, before I even take on a kid, I kind of do the situation like college coaches. And I tell my parents, I say, I don't take on every kid.
Right.
I say, I go through Twitter, Facebook, and social media, because I want to be able to see, because at the end of the day, I want to be able to send a kid.
Your reputation is at
stake. I want to be able to send a kid to a coach that I think can help their program, help them win. And so that's the biggest thing. So if a kid is a kid that might have made a mistake, you know, I might say, hey, you know, Coach, I've had a kid say, hey, you know, he got in a situation, you know, he was like, well, Coach, can you get me back? Do you want? I said, well, no, you might want to go to this school, because
right.
We're going to get you in school. But
Yeah. Now, Coach, verbal recruits. I hate verbal commitment, because these 17-year-olds. You gonna, if I take a visit, I'm committed. I'm gonna see something else I like, and then I'm gonna see something else I like at the next school. Are you a fan of verbal commitments?
Yes and no. Yes, I am, because I think it gives the kid like an opportunity to where they could, you know, go and commit and say that, like, okay, well, this is school I want to go to, and that's where and that's what I'm happy at. But then no is because sometimes when kids commit, they just commit just to commit.
Yeah, yeah. Because the thing is, if that coach gets fired and then the new staff come in, you might not fit what I'm doing.
Yep, exactly.
So I always take your visits, do what you do, sign on sign a day.
See, it's a catch to that. The reason why I say that is because the recruiting, when we recently just said that kids are getting offered in the 8th, 9th, 10th grade. So the recruiting process has sped up so much.
Yeah.
So you got to realize that most schools only have 25 scholarships available. So if I don't commit, and then the other kid commit, because you got to realize, if schools say I'm taking 3 guys, they're going to offer 12.
Of course. Yeah.
So if they offer 12, guys, and once they get that 3, if you don't commit, you out. So,
man,
it's a dirty game, y'all.
Yeah, it is.
What's up. Hey, man, we got one more segment with our coach, man. I got a few more questions for him. Mason got some. Erica's here. Stay with us. It's The Crush.
Did you know volunteering can be fun? Community service is for everyone. Young people, families, men, women. As a volunteer, you'll help your community and gain valuable skills. Network with others. Energize your life. Make an impact and have fun. Get in step with your community. Volunteer. Visit www.lionsclubs.org.
Thanks for asking, but I'd rather not send you nude pictures. I'm camera shy. I already said no. Under my clothes, I'm a robot. My webcam is broken. I'm worried they'll get passed around school. I have a rash. I have nudophobia. I have lizard skin. I'm a vampire, so I don't show up in pictures anyways. Your badgering has really killed the mood.
When someone is pressuring you to do something you don't want to, how many ways can you say no before they get the message? Let us know at that'snotcool.com. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Hey parents, finding it hard to communicate with kids in today's world of ever-changing slang?
Hi, son.
Excuse me? Introducing the Communicizer. Just strap non-toxic Communicizer to your mouth and go from boring old man speak,
I'm here if you want to talk,
to 100% off the chain.
Text me whenever, yo.
It's that easy.
Thanks to Communicizer, I'm relevant to my kids again. I'll fly, boo.
And now when you buy Communicizer, you get the auto-tune attachment free. Sounds so hip-hop, your kids will want to talk to you for hours.
I used to have to walk 3 miles uphill to school every morning, shorty.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Communicizer is not available in stores because it doesn't exist. But that's okay. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you. For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Adopt Us Kids and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Twin Sports TV, and shout out to the Crush
on Sensation Station Network.
Get your game up. Woo!
And we're back. Still doing our crushing interview with our man over here, Coach Gator. Coach, real quick, why is this such a passion for you?
I'm going to be honest with you. When I was in high school, my high school coach, I knew I was a pretty good player when I was in high school, but I saw the efforts in which my high school coach put into, making sure the guys in our class went to college. Mm-hmm. And that kind of planted the seed, and so that kind of planted the seed, and plus, I love giving kids the opportunity.
Right.
Because a lot of times I meet so many parents that their kids say, I want to play college football. And they just don't know what to do. And I meet a lot of parents. I've had a lot of kids. Majority of my kids go Division I, Division I AA. But I meet a lot of parents. It was like, my high school coach told me he was a Division III player, and I'm like, and I watched the film. I'm like, no, he's not a Division III player. It's just because a lot of times, it's just that me being able to see a parent and they on signing day or their kid get that offer that they want. That's just something that moves me and drives me. And me not playing football no more. Right. This is one of the things I think. As a football player, you like to do things that make you.
You want to stay connected to the game.
You want to stay connected to the game, mm-hmm. and what pushes you and what drives you. Mm-hmm. And so, when a kid take on, when I take a kid on, it means that much to me that he signs.
Right.
Yeah. It means a lot to me because I feel like it's just like scoring a touchdown, making a big play. Mm-hmm. So that's the passion that I have. I love it. I've been doing it for 4.5 years, and in 4.5 years we got over 450 kids in school.
And that's what's up. And that's what's up.
Coach, when did it stop being about going to school free? Because that's the ultimate goal at the end of the day. You want to be able to help your mom and dad pockets, and you don't want student loans. You want that stuff coming to your mailbox 5 or 6 years, then you be deferring payments and all that stuff. Some of y'all still deferring payments. The goal is to go to school free. Ain't that right, Coach?
Yeah, the goal is to go to school for free, or you don't have to pay for it, or your parents ain't got to pay for it. But now, like I told you, I call it the bells and the whistles. The thing at the end of the day, if you can go to school for free, if you earn an education, and then if you could take football, if football can get you somewhere else. But at the end of the day, I always tell kids, I said, if you go to school for free and you walk out of that place without a degree or without going to the NFL, that's your fault.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, Coach, thank you for coming in and joining us, man.
All right, I really appreciate it.
Put all your information out there for everybody who's listening, man, where they can find out about you, man.
All right, you can go on my website, www.topktn1.com. That's top www.topnotch1.com. You can call and set up an appointment or get some information, 404-436-3504.
Thank you again, man. We appreciate the love, brother.
And we'll make sure we get it on the page also. Coach, keep doing that work, man.
I really
I'm proud of you, Coach.
Right,
stay with us, Coach.
I'm glad you answered that tweet.
We're going to take a quick picture, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
Also, man, we know you're going to be popping tomorrow, so just let everybody know what's going on.
I'm going to harass you tomorrow.
Oh man, like tomorrow, man. Tomorrow's my Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's my Super Bowl, man. I want to see all the smiling faces, the suits, the hats. Like I said, at the end of the day, man, that's an accomplishment. Most kids start playing ball from yay high, to be able to, to do that, this is a stepping stone to ultimately reaching that goal.
Thank you, Coach. We're gone. We'll be right back. Anyway.
Hey parents, finding it hard to communicate with kids in today's world of ever-changing slang?
Hi, son.
Excuse me?
Introducing the Communicizer. Just strap non-toxic Communicizer to your mouth and go from boring old man speak
I'm here if you want to talk.
to 100% off the chain.
Text me whenever, yo.
It's that easy.
Thanks to Communicizer, I'm relevant to my kids again. I'll fly, boo.
And now when you buy Communicizer, you get the auto-tune attachment free. Sounds so hip-hop, your kids will want to talk to you for hours.
I used to have to walk 3 miles uphill to school every morning, short day.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Communicizer is not available in stores because it doesn't exist. But that's okay. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you. For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Adopt Us Kids and the Ad Council.
I am an American soldier.
I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place this first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined. Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army Strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
Can I have a price check on aisle... ma'am?
Yeah.
Don't look down, but there's a giant python wrapped around your leg.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's probably nothing.
Nothing? Shouldn't I don't know, call someone?
No, I don't have the time. I'm late as it is. If it keeps up, I'll have it looked at.
Are you sure? That's a pretty big snake.
No, I'm fine. Thank you, though. You're very sweet.
You wouldn't ignore this, so why ignore the signs of a stroke? If you or someone you know suddenly experiences numbness of the face, arm, or leg, or is sudden trouble speaking, seeing, or walking, don't wait to get help. Call 911 right away, because time lost is brain lost. To find out more, visit www.strokeassociation.org or call 1-888-4STROKE. This message brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
Yeah, what's going on? It's Mr. Butterlove himself, and you're locked into the Sensation Station. You know what it is. SSN, like Social Security Network, but it's a Sensation Station Network. SSNATL.com. Log in, do something, keep it locked. Fly with the Crush Guy.
I bet y'all ain't got RL singing about y'all. We do.
What's the hook gonna be?
Hey, man, we're going to the Crush Rundown, brought to you by Parish Capital. At Parish Capital, we can help you achieve your financial goal for providing high-quality advisory service and making smart investment decisions. Go to Parish Capital. That's PARRISH, capital with an A.com for more information. We're doing the rundown. We're getting to them stories that we ain't quite couldn't get to throughout the show. Starting it off, man. You mind if I start this now, man?
Go ahead, man.
We didn't talk about it yesterday, but Serena didn't get 22 this weekend.
Nah, she did.
Too many unforced errors.
That's what I'm saying. I never see her just get beat.
No, she doesn't get beat.
I never see her just get beat.
She beats herself.
She beat the heck out of herself.
Yeah.
I mean, she was not focused. I mean, she was. I was like, Serena, where the aces, baby?
when she can't get that serve
off. Oh, man. Yeah, she just kind of
when her serve off,
she couldn't get her serve off on, but she was just hitting balls long.
Oh, man.
I mean, it was just
like at that U.S. Open match she did. I was like, I've never seen somebody just physically go out there and beat her.
Yeah.
Not recently.
Nah,
no, ain't
not
even
going to happen.
Right.
Her unforced errors will be like way up the chart in these games.
God, yeah.
Right.
Once she hit that net a few times, you can tell it's
going to be
long that she get frustrated.
Right.
Yeah.
When it's popping. But, she was even like, she was jovial. I mean, Serena's going to get the 22. The big thing now is that she's going to get the big regular 24, which I can't wait to see her when she get the French, see what she do there.
Yeah, she'll be all right. She'll be all right.
I ain't worried about
Focus
Serena.
back together.
Yeah,
she'll be fine.
Yeah,
because she played with it up until that point.
Up until that point, she was
killing everybody.
folk.
Yeah.
2 sets, it was over.
She always beats herself. She always beat herself.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What you got, Mace?
The Green Bay Packers made it official. They want Eddie Lacy to officially lose 30 pounds.
Yeah, you
this
know that
offseason.
was my story. How you gonna steal my story?
I did it for you.
You know, I was just like, yeah, see, Eddie, they tired of you being Bigums too. Get away from the dang on buffet.
If your Twitter always talking about the Chinese buffet,
I know. I told you that they got to the point they were like, "We have no more food for you. You go home."
He probably doing commercials and everything. He probably taking like to go everything.
Boy.
Man. Come on, Eddie.
Come to the Chinese buffet.
Eddie, you got one job, dude. Stay in shape, dog. You ain't got to fight traffic. You ain't got to get no 9. You don't have no 9 to 5. Dude, you're a running back. You're an NFL running back, dude. Stay in shape.
He gonna have to come off them 30 pounds now.
Yeah. That's tough.
Because he's a good running back.
Yeah.
He's a good running back. But when he ran that long touchdown and he kept looking, hoping
he
somebody
was looking somewhere to fire. I told him he should have pitched the ball to a guard. That's what he should have did.
He kept looking back and looking up. Ain't nobody gonna catch me. I'm about to fall.
Please tackle me right now. Because I don't want no problem right now.
Terrible.
Matty Mock. Oh, Lord. Missouri dismisses Matty Mock after he was caught snorting on video.
Put the Snapchat down, children.
Good Lord.
What we say, be like Derek Jeter, you going to come around me.
Yeah.
I don't need your camera.
Don't have nobody with a cell phone if you're doing illicit activities.
Exactly. I'm going to need your phone, shawty.
Yeah. He actually, you didn't want to play no more. You would, if you doing that, and you know they got the camera around.
If he decides to play football again, a good Division II school would be in his future.
Yeah, because
that was 2 years ago, though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously.
Hey, man, somebody saved it.
Yeah.
You
know somebody real petty.
You know they had the pettiness with him.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna get
one
Matty.
of Macio's friends.
I'm gonna get Matty.
He was at a party. He didn't do something right. He stepped on his shoes or something.
Get him.
Okay, Matty.
I got something for you.
I got you. I got
something for you.
Well, who next, man? Go ahead.
Hey, man, because I love golf so much, man, my boy Jim Furyk, he needs surgery on his left wrist. He's expected to miss up to 3 months, and that includes the Masters. Ooh. So, you know, with Furyk being a 7-time PGA Tour winner, he hadn't made a 2016 debut. He's eyeing the U.S. Open. Don't know if he's going to make it, though.
Yeah,
you know,
he having a surgery on what again?
On his wrist, left wrist.
Oh, boy, out of everything.
Yeah.
You
need your wrist when you're driving.
Right.
Yeah. And he's a right-hander. So, like I say, his left wrist is his drive hand. Yeah. Bad business.
That's not good, bro.
Nah, not at all.
That's not good. ESPN has told Keyshawn we no longer need you on the set this year. Keyshawn Johnson is no longer going to be on ESPN Sunday.
I need to give him the slow clap.
Because he was trying to be a broke man like Michael Irvin and it wasn't working for him.
Yeah. Have I ever told you my Keyshawn Johnson
No,
story?
you ain't tell me that.
Oh, man. So, we down in Tampa on vacation. We go see the Bucks practice because they practice at Wild World of Sports.
Right.
So, you know, I know how to manipulate the crowd, whatever. So I'm like, I'm going to take Kiara over here so she can get a few autographs. The first player to come out of the dressing room was Keyshawn Johnson. Okay. It was just me, Kiara, and one other child over here. Nobody else around. So he walked down like, you know, excuse me, Mr. Johnson. You know, my daughter want to get your autograph. Dude, he had like he didn't even hear me. Nobody standing around. Got in his car, let the top back on his Benz. Dude, he was getting ready to pull off. I like, so you don't hear us? He was like, I threw my Sunny water bottle at him. Yeah.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't do my daughter like that. Yeah, man.
Petticopter lemon.
I've never liked Keyshawn Johnson since that time.
I wish I could say that was the first story I heard about Keyshawn like that.
Yeah, jerk. Grade A jerk.
Yeah, but I've heard that many times over, man. What you got, man?
Oh, it's on me again? Oh, okay, good story right here. Former WBC heavyweight champion Frank Bruno, who is 54 years old, by the way, says he needs to return to boxing because of his bipolar disorder. And he's saying by boxing, that will keep him out of a straitjacket. He said if he don't get back to boxing, if he doesn't get back to boxing, dude, he say he's going to go crazy. He say he will end up in an insane asylum. Dude, you have nothing left.
Yeah.
You have nothing left, Bruno. No, dude.
You just want to get
Who knows
punched.
that? I just need somebody to fight.
Yeah,
I need
dude,
somebody to
I need
fight.
to put this
Please
aggression
fight me.
somewhere.
No, man. Not a good move, dude.
Hey, and the story of the NFL and CBS won't take everybody money.
Mm-hmm.
The NFL and CBS say they will not take a $5 million commercial from a New York strip club.
Wow.
They said the strip club called Scores want to do a $5 million commercial during the Super Bowl to talk about their online strip club. They do an online strip club now.
When Killer Mike was here, he was talking about it back there. Remember, he said you throw the money at the screen and then you can just pick it all back up. Hey, man, online strip clubs are the move.
Did y'all know there was online strip clubs?
He said
you can make it rain at home, and then you can just pick all the money. The furthest the money gonna go is like on your laptop, on your computer.
So y'all
on
be
your keyboard.
staring at the TV screen like that's my good right there.
Make it rain. Make it rain.
The NFL and CBS said does not follow NFL's quality standards.
They're not an NFL petty.
Right.
Yeah, you
because they advertise everything else.
Everything else.
Really?
Lady laying on the beach, take your Viagra.
Cialis commercials, but they don't want to do that. But we got standards against strip clubs and on bus. They turned down $5 million. I'm like,
what the what?
Wow. Yeah.
What you got, man?
Man, in a terrible piece of news, the NCAA extended President Mark Emmert's contract. He extended 3 years, so his contract runs now through 2020. He's been in this position 2010, and he's getting credit for overseeing the $7 billion ESPN NCAA college football deal. He getting credit for that.
That's why they think he needs to keep this job. You know, I was in Indy on overnight, and I ran past NCAA, and I gave him the middle finger because I cannot stand the whole production that goes on there. I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, my God. It's just a big production.
Yeah, and what's funny is while they make these kind of accusations and all this stuff, they're busy printing up jerseys for sale.
Yeah, oh yeah, making money off of these kids back.
Deshaun Watson, it's so many number 4 jerseys running around Anderson, South Carolina, and Deshaun Watson gets not one dime.
Yeah, I know Malcolm used to say, we go in the Foot Locker. Yep, that's my jersey with my name on it. Yeah. I ain't getting no money.
Crazy.
From that.
No, that's not the number 4 we talking about. Yeah, right.
Yeah, now they trying to be funny. We'll just take Mackey off the back. We'll just put it in there. We'll come back, man. Stay with us. We're about to do a quick station identification. It's the Crush.
Dream of the future, brought to reality by
Sensation Station Network.
Now we come to the special feature of our program.
Sensation Station Network.
And we're back. Yeah, we're back, y'all. We get back, y'all. Hey, the 9 o'clock hour brought to you by Herbal Results. With Herbal Results, results speak louder than words. You can find out more about Herbal Results at www.herbalresults.biz, or you can call them on an order at 612-567-3263. Atlanta, Dwight's in trouble again. Dwight Howard got suspended one game for swiping the ref's hand in a game this weekend versus the Wizards. He will be suspended. I think when last I saw, he was suspended for the game tonight. Mm-hmm. That's 12 techs so far this year.
And wait, how many you get? How many you get before you?
I think it's 17.
17.
I could be wrong.
Because I know Draymond is close as well.
Yeah, they get techs for it. Oh, Dwight,
y'all boy.
That ain't my man. That dude is special.
That group Eric in. They want Dwight in
They want Dwight so bad.
They want
Atlanta
so bad.
Man, please, why? First of all, he said, I do not want to come to Atlanta. I don't like Atlanta. I don't want to play for Atlanta. And I don't want to do that.
And how many of his baby mamas? I'm sorry.
Right.
Cut that out.
Right. He don't want to come.
He don't want any problem now.
He don't want to come here without
People,
kids.
he's not coming to Atlanta. Dwight's not coming.
Kids be wanting to come see him. He ain't coming here.
What you got, Mace?
Hey, man. Boxing legend Roberto Duran says in his prime, he would have beat the brakes off Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, yeah.
And he also said that, we can't blame Floyd because there's no competition. So Floyd is the best. But he said to beat Floyd, you have to beat up his body and then go for the head. And then he also said, I don't know who gave Duran this microphone, but he also said that Floyd took all of his style.
Oh, Floyd fight just like he fought.
He
huh?
fight just like Roberto say. He said Floyd must study him.
Getting hit in the head too much.
I don't believe Floyd can say no mas.
Get hit in the head too much.
Hey, man.
Remember that, Floyd? Remember that, Roberto?
These guys, man.
No mas.
Yeah.
These guys.
Solid Oak Sketches is suing NBA 2K for depicting certain tattoos on players without their permission. Basically, they're suing the NBA 2K for $1.1 million. Two of the players that have those type of tattoos that they put on there is LeBron and Kobe. They got specific tattoos that were done by this particular tattoo parlor, and they said they didn't get permission to put it on there.
So wait. Is a tattoo copyrighted? Can you copyright a tattoo? Because I know it's dude with like Facebook's emoticons all over him. Then some stuff you can't even tell. Because note to self, y'all, when you black, real black, and you got that thing on your neck, it just look like dirt. Nobody knows what it is. I was looking at Jamal Crawford. I was like, what is that on his neck? It just look like dirt.
I know. You look like he took a bath last night.
Rub that up, bro.
You look that bath right there, boy. My question is this: if you put the tattoo on my body, isn't it mine at that point?
It depends. Now, if you go to the tattoo parlor and you open that book, those belong to those people. Now, if you come in with something you drew and all that good stuff, then then that belong to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so but even if you even if you looked in the book and said
number 6,
is that really the whole? Does that look like number 6? I mean, can everything on number 6 look like number 6 on your neck? I mean, I'm just talking about copyright laws.
I don't know, man.
So.
I thought it was interesting that they're suing because they saw their tattoos
man.
on a player. And you know they saw them on Kobe and LeBron. They're like, that's our butterfly.
I mean, all that stuff on LeBron. I mean, which one is which?
I mean, really.
But I guess you would have to be the tattoo artist because you know exactly where you ink them.
I morphed that into that, and that's mine. That's mine on LeBron's body.
I thought it was okay. You got anything else, man?
Yeah, man. Just real quick, man. For all we know National Signing Day is tomorrow.
Right.
For all you guys who don't really believe in the process, understand that J.J. Watt, who is like best defensive player in the NFL right now. He was a 2-star kid coming out of high school. Yeah. Had to go to Central Michigan when he started.
Was a tight end.
Was a tight end. Didn't like being at Central Michigan because they had him at tight end. He had 8 catches as a freshman. He decided to transfer, and he delivered pizza and paid for his way to Wisconsin. So, if you believe in your talents and your skill set, hey, man.
Do what you got to do, man.
Grind.
Yeah.
Grind and do it.
Stars don't mean nothing in recruiting.
Stars don't mean
nothing.
At the end of the day.
He cute after a while. It looks good in high school, but man, once you step on that field in college, it's different.
Because so many kids, I got a list of 5-star kids for a lot of these guys. They didn't pan out.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't pan out.
That's a good rundown, man. That was good. Crush Rundown brought to you by Parish Capital. At Parish Capital, we help you achieve your financial goal by providing high-quality advisory services and making smart investment decisions. Go to parishcapital.com for more information. When we come back, that's what I'm talking about.
That's
Stay with us.
I'm talking about.
Can I have a price check on aisle... ma'am?
Yeah.
Don't look down, but there's a giant python wrapped around your leg.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's probably nothing.
Nothing? Shouldn't I don't know, like, call someone?
No, I don't have the time. I'm late as it is. If it keeps up, I haven't looked at.
Are you sure? That's a pretty big snake.
No, I'm fine. Thank you, though. You're very sweet.
You wouldn't ignore this, so why ignore the signs of a stroke? If you or someone you know suddenly experiences numbness of the face, arm, or leg, or is having trouble speaking, seeing, or walking, don't wait to get help. Call 911 right away, because time lost is brain lost. To find out more, visit www.strokeassociation.org or call 1-888-4STROKE. This message brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
Hey parents, finding it hard to communicate with kids in today's world of ever-changing slang?
Hi, son.
Excuse me?
Introducing the Communicizer. Just strap non-toxic Communicizer to your mouth and go from boring old man speak...
I'm here if you want to talk.
...to 100% off the chain.
Text me whenever, yo.
It's that easy.
Thanks to Communicizer, I'm relevant to my kids again. I'm fly, boo.
And now when you buy Communicizer, you get the auto-tune attachment free. Sounds so hip-hop, your kids will want to talk to you for hours.
I used to have to walk 3 miles uphill to school every morning, Shorty.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Communicizer is not available in stores because it doesn't exist. But that's okay. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you. For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Adopt Us Kids and the Ad Council.
Did you know that Lions Clubs International has been collecting used eyeglasses for years? Lions members take the donated glasses, classify them by prescription, and redistribute them to needy people all over the world. Each year, over 1 million pairs of eyeglasses are given to those who may not be able to afford proper eye care. Take a look around your house. I'm sure you'll find at least one pair of glasses that no longer fits your prescription. Someone, somewhere, can use those glasses. Lions Clubs everywhere urge you to take the time to find your old glasses and then take them to the convenient drop-off sites in your community. This message brought to you by Lions Clubs International.
This is Judge Hatchett, and you're listening to The Crush on SSNATL.com.
That's what I'm talking about, Mace. Is that what you're talking about, Glaze?
That's what I'm talking about, Crush.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, Glaze.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about, Glaze.
Hey, we're back. Going to that segment of the week that I love. That's what I'm talking about, where we get some love to those guys out there doing good in this sports world. Mace, you want to start off, or you say you just got one? You want me to start
No,
off?
I start since you say you got so many.
It's 3 or 4 of them.
It is. Drew Brees was on Conan the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And just great stories about Drew Brees. You know, he loves his kids. Talking about how, son Balin was the one he had when he won the Super Bowl, the confetti falling all on him.
Yeah, whatever. Go ahead.
So he said Balin done sold him out now. Yeah. He said Balin's favorite football player is Eli Manning and Odell Beckham.
That's awesome.
So on top of that, they want to go to the Newman School. That's the school that Odell and Eli went to. Mm-hmm. So, the Newman School, they saw that. So they like, Drew, for a nice contribution, we'll welcome you with open arms.
Oh, sure.
So Balin will be going to the Newman School, man. So, hey, Drew Brees, man, don't hate on your children, man. Let them be who they want to be, man. They don't have to like you. That's what I'm talking about, Drew Brees.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, big shout out Detroit Pistons owner, Tom Gorges. Gorge? I don't know. He pledged $10 million to the relief efforts in Flint, Michigan,
awesome.
Which is huge. He's working with different groups and organizations to raise this $10 million so that they can help out the efforts in Flint, Michigan. That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Tom Gorge. I don't know how you say that, man. I don't want to mess it up. Yo. You got anything else, man?
Yeah, man. Charles Woodson, man. The guy has been just a class act his entire career, man. The way he went out on his own terms, and he always gave maximum effort, man.
Yep.
Guys who have a question about, how I should conduct myself as a pro, look at one Charles Woodson, man. The guy did it with class his entire career, man. I applaud and salute Charles Woodson, man. That's what I'm talking about.
And you'll never see him in zebra pants. Never.
There she go.
She went. There she go. Our man, our fam, Chris Draft, has just teamed up with the American Cancer Society.
Awesome.
And he is an ambassador, an Advantage Humans ambassador, which he will work with them to help raise and do things to help out and hopefully cure this disease called cancer. So, Chris, man, big shout out to you, homie. You keep doing things. Like this weekend, he had a group go out to Hawaii who raised money for the lung cancer. And this week, he's having somebody going to the Super Bowl. So, Chris Draft, that's what I'm talking about, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. Anything else, man?
Yeah, I got one more, Joe. We again, I'm trying to keep my focus on recruiting. And, again, I'm trying to keep these kids motivated. Remember this, guys. Aaron Rodgers, he didn't have one single Division I scholarship offer. Yep. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. So I'm saying that to say this. It doesn't matter where you go. Doesn't matter the stars by your name, man. If you have talent and you can play, man, give it your heart, man. Go to class, go to school free, man. And
right.
if it's meant for you to go, you will go.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about.
We just got to go get it. People don't understand, man. Get a shot. They are.
You just want opportunity.
NFL teams play scouts big money to find talented players
across the globe.
So if you got talent, if you can be at D2, D3, D1AA,
they'll see you.
They will find you.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
So, now, if your mama got 70, 80 racks, put up for you to go to college. Hey, man, knock yourself out. Go to USC, go to Oregon.
Knock yourself out.
Knock yourself out. But if somebody offering you a free ride, love who love you, baby.
That's right.
Be honest with you, man. I got one more story, but be honest with you. Why go to a school and sit on the bench? If you can go and play somewhere, man, just want to play.
Right.
Hey,
if they can find you in Shippensburg, Lil Brent, they can find anybody.
Why you got to be Lil Brent?
Because he's Little Brent. That's my man, though. I like you, Lil
And
Brent.
I had to, I don't like talking about him, but what was Romo again?
Romo was undrafted, Eastern Illinois, baby.
Eastern Illinois, people.
Like, what's there but snow? Nobody go there.
Eastern Illinois, man.
So y'all want everybody, I mean, if you're good, you get time, but just play, man.
Right.
This kid right now in Middle Tennessee State, who's a safety, who's going to be well drafted in the first 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Middle Tennessee State. He played in the Senior Bowl this week. If you play your game, you'll be fouled.
That's right.
My last one is I'd like to give it to these guys. Ravens guard John Urschel is beginning working on his PhD at MIT.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Not any other regular school.
Yeah.
MIT. With the focus now, I got a degree in math, but this stuff he doing with a focus on special graph theory, numerical linear algebra, and machine. I don't even know what the last name is.
Never saw those in any course course book.
And he's got his bachelor's and master's from Penn State. Man, you get into the MIT.
Right.
This ain't just the regular. That's
right. That's
MIT is huge, man.
That's the love. That's the love for the numbers. That's the love for the numbers.
Just
man.
And quick shout out to my guy Damian Swan, man. Got to see Damian Friday night, man.
How you doing, man?
Real good, man. He's enrolled back in Georgia, going to finish up that paperwork, man. Love it, man.
Yeah.
For a kid, an NFL kid who has a bunch of money in his pocket, for him to be on campus, going to class, sitting in class. Hey, man, you have to salute, man. You have to salute that, man.
Take advantage of it.
Get that paper. I am so proud of that kid, man.
A big shout out to his pop, man. His birthday was this weekend. I saw you balling, Mark.
Yeah, man.
I saw you, man.
Yeah, man. And what was so great about that, man, soon as Damian saw me, man, he just started laughing, just gave me a big old hug.
Yeah,
and I just kind of looked at it like, can't believe this little fella playing in the NFL. He is small.
Because they said we still know about that story, man.
Still broke my heart, man. The only kid I couldn't swing to get to Douglas High School, my recruiting, I can say that now, I retired. My recruiting track record was impeccable. I was like,
they have no windows.
I was like the closer. We had windows. We had windows when I was recruiting. We was at the new Doug. We had windows.
Hey, man, we about to go back.
Don't
we come
ain't
back.
got no
We
roof.
crush the NFL. We talking a little Denver.
No windows.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hey parents, finding it hard to communicate with kids in today's world of ever-changing slang?
Hi, son.
Excuse me?
Introducing the Communicizer. Just strap non-toxic Communicizer to your mouth and go from boring old man speak
I'm here if you want to talk.
to 100% off the chain.
Text me whenever, yo.
It's that easy.
Thanks to Communicizer, I'm relevant to my kids again. I'll fly, boo.
And now when you buy Communicizer, you get the auto-tune attachment free. Sounds so hip-hop, your kids will want to talk to you for hours.
I used to have to walk 3 miles uphill to school every morning, short.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Communicizer is not available in stores because it doesn't exist. But that's okay. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you. For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Adopt Us Kids and the Ad Council.
Did you know that Lions Clubs International has been collecting used eyeglasses for years? Lions members take the donated glasses, classify them by prescription, and redistribute them to needy people all over the world. Each year, over 1 million pairs of eyeglasses are given to those who may not be able to afford proper eye care. Take a look around your house. I'm sure you'll find at least one pair of glasses that no longer fits your prescription. Someone, somewhere, can use those glasses. Lions clubs everywhere urge you to take the time to find your old glasses and then take them to the convenient drop-off sites in your community. This message brought to you by Lions Clubs International.
Thanks for asking, but I'd rather not send you nude pictures. I'm camera shy. I already said no. Under my clothes, I'm a robot. My webcam is broken. I'm worried they'll get passed around school. I have a rash. I have nudophobia. I have lizard skin. I'm a vampire, so I don't show up in pictures anyways. Your badgering has really killed the mood.
When someone is pressuring you to do something you don't want to, how many ways can you say no before they get the message? Let us know at that'snotcool.com. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy E. Glaze. Man, it's your boy Maceo Hurd. Make sure you check us out on all social medias. At Twitter, you can catch us at Crush Sports Talk.
Instagram, The Crush Sports Talk.
On Facebook, The Crush Sports Talk. Man, we the dopest sports show.
On social media, baby.
So what are you waiting on? Follow us.
It's The Crush, Jack.
Yeah.
And we're back. We're doing Crushing the NFL right now. It's a little different. We ain't got the score, so we're going to spend the first part breaking down them Denver Broncos with Erica and Maceo and myself. So, real quick about Denver, you know they went 12-4 this year. They was first in the AFC West, also first in the American Conference with their record. Peyton Manning led in passing. He had over 2,200 yards. You know he missed half of it with a broken neck. Had 9 touchdowns, and he had 17 interceptions. Wow, really? Peyton was struggling a little bit. He had 2 1,000-yard receivers in Demarius Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. And Ronnie Hillman was their leading rusher this year. Leading tackler was Danny Trevathan. And they had their leading sack was that guy. What's his name?
Von Miller.
Von Miller. I'm looking for his sack total. He had 11 sacks with Von Miller. So, man, let's get into it, guys. They were ranked 16th in total offense, first in total defensive yards.
And that is the number that I want to focus on.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about what happens. I was talking to my son today, and he's like, Mommy, so tell me what you think is going to happen. Do you think... And I was telling him, I said, yeah, what happens in the Super Bowl usually is the season is compressed. So what you did well, it's just on that stage. What you did well for the whole season, it might not translate. It might not translate to that game because just like they were talking about today, the environment is different. From the time the ball is kicked off in the Super Bowl and all those flashes go off, you're like, what is going on?
One of my favorite scenes every year at the Super Bowl, just when they put that camera,
flashes.
Everybody got a camera in there.
Exactly. So it was so funny because I forgot who said it, but told him what you need to do on kickoff coverage. Blink, because that light is going to be blinding.
It's going to be blinding. You might get out your lane.
Right. You know, and then the other thing that we're talking about is pregame, and then halftime is longer. So, you know, you have to you got to stay in the moment and not make it bigger than it is. And sometimes folks make it bigger than it is. I told Ian, look at the Super Bowl last year. Once again, you got number 1 offense against number 1 defense. And if Seattle, powers that be, had not decided that they did not want Marshawn Lynch to be...
Just run the ball.
They did not want him to get that MVP. That's why they did not give him that ball.
Y'all had Mel Johnson, all them house turning cartwheels and all happy and stuff, man.
You know, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And to me, I think this is going to be a low-scoring game, number 1, because I think that defenses come to play. Defenses always show up. Just like last year, they showed up at the end. And I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, and whoever plays the best defense is going to win this game.
Both of them are pretty strong, both of them as far as points are concerned. Yeah. Denver's ranked 4th with 18.5. Carolina with 19.3. My thing is, in the question to both of y'all, if you looked at Denver's season this year with the multiple quarterback, what was their calling card this year? Was it defense? Was it their running game? Let's look at it from offensive perspective. What was their calling card this year?
They were just balanced. Yeah. Especially when Osweiler came in, it allowed them to really run their offense.
Yeah.
Because what Kubiak really likes to do, he's a bootleg, stretch run kind of guy.
Right.
Peyton is more just a shotgun,
yep.
quick throws, read the defense. That's type quarterback Peyton is. So, I mean, you know, it's going to be very interesting because, again, they have to put some kind of wrinkle in there to kind of throw the Carolina defense off, because Peyton can't just stand in one place and shoot the ball all day.
No.
He's not going to be able to do that.
And that's the thing about what we're going to be looking for this game. Can CJ and Hillman put some yards against that defense? You know what I'm saying? The big thing that makes Carolina is everybody talks about Luke and Thomas. It's those 2 tackles that they
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
With Starr and
Charles Johnson.
No, the big tackle.
The big boy inside. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
With the Samoan.
No, Starr is the Samoan, the other guy, but the guy that's got all the Kawan.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're gonna take your center and your 2 guards. So they got to be able to stretch, get to those gaps outside, take on Charles like you were talking about, and also the other kid, Jared Allen, who's going to be there. I'm looking for – here's the question as well. Can Peyton – we talked about what Atlanta did against them, and Matt was – one thing that Matt was able to do, he was able to hit those tight windows and get those ball to Julio's on a lot of those routes that were in routes, curl routes, deep down the field, 15 yards. Can Peyton still do that at this day and time?
If you paid attention to the game when they played the Cheaters, the Patriots. Sorry, Terrence. When they played the Patriots, you saw that yes, he could. You saw all the passes. They dropped so many passes in that game. They dropped a lot of passes in that game. So yeah, I totally believe that Peyton can do that. And the difference is, to me, he already knows that he's not going to be rattled by the stage. Because he's been there, done that. So I just think that as long as they keep it simple and get done what needs to get done over the middle, short passes, then maybe some long passes open up. But like I said, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game.
Maceo?
Again, your boy Vernon Davis has to come and play.
Oh, yeah.
I can't stress that enough. If they can get anything out of Vernon to keep those safe, because, again, as long as Josh Norman knows he has help over the top, he's going to try to jump every route imaginable.
I'm glad you talk about Vernon, because he's got to have a game.
He has to.
Because it's going to be low scoring. They're going to take away your deep stuff.
Yeah.
So,
he
has got to hurt him.
He hadn't made a play since Cam Chancellor stole his soul in the NFC Championship game.
All those drops you talking about, he had a lot of them.
He had
wide open, sitting in the thing, man.
And all they really need him to do, not so much big plays, keep the chains moving.
And that's all it's about. That's what the Falcons did. They kept chains moving. That's exactly what they did.
You got to be patient.
Yeah.
And that's what the thing what people don't understand.
Yeah.
Man. You can't be – Carolina has same thing. They have a good defense. So you can't go in there. I looked at that game with the Falcons. I said, this is about one of the best game plans I've ever seen. They were patient. They didn't try to go deep.
Didn't try to go deep.
And that's what we come back, man. We're going to dive a little bit more into it. We also got some NFL stories I want to talk about. It's Colin Kaepernick, boy. Dude. We'll be right back.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place this first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined. Physically and mentally tough. Trained and proficient in my warrior task and drill.
I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
Enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army Strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com. Hey, parents, finding it hard to communicate with kids in today's world of ever-changing slang?
Hi, son.
Excuse me?
Introducing the Communicizer. Just strap non-toxic Communicizer to your mouth and go from boring old man speak...
Oh, I'm here if you want to talk.
...to 100% off the chain.
Text me whenever, yo.
It's that easy.
Thanks to Communicizer, I'm relevant to my kids again. A fly, boo.
And now when you buy Communicizer, you get the auto-tune attachment free. Sounds so hip-hop, your kids will want to talk to you for hours.
I used to have to walk 3 miles uphill to school every morning, shorty.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Communicizer is not available in stores because it doesn't exist. But that's okay. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you. For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Adopt Us Kids and the Ad Council.
Well, I finally did it. I opened a 401k.
What? Why? Just wait for the inheritance. We've definitely got a rich uncle somewhere. We're one call away from the winner's circle at the Derby, dinners with multiple forks, a vacation home in the country, using summer as a verb.
You don't actually think that, do you?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs, the Georgia Society of CPAs, and the Ad Council.
You do your thing, all right? Don't be nervous, okay? It's easy.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
I say that to say this. If you wouldn't have did what you would have did, then we wouldn't have been where we was at to get what we got.
That just don't make no sense, dog.
It's The Crush on SSNATL.com.
And we're back. Still doing Crushing NFL right now where we're talking about these Denver Broncos. So, we talked about it a little bit, but we're going to ask everybody on the panel, how do you stop Carolina's offense?
You want to talk about that, Maceo?
Ooh, man, look. Man, let me tell you what you're going to have to do. Only way you're going to stop that Carolina offense, again, it starts with Killer.
Yeah.
You got to control Killer.
Yeah.
Because the thing about the Carolina offense, what they do, they make you very uncomfortable because you have to understand that Cam is a threat to run as well as throw. So you got to make a decision. Are we going to come after him, or are we going to just sit back in these deep zones and make him try to throw the ball in all these different tight ones? Can Ted Ginn make big plays? Because the thing about it, if you blitz him and you miss, it's going to be a long day because now the rush is past him. So you have to control pass rush with the Carolina Panthers. The only way you're going to beat them.
What you got, Eric?
I think what you said in the first segment of this was on point. You got to be patient.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I was telling Terrence just a minute ago, just like Bill Belichick said, you got to do your job well. You cannot be worried about, trying to guess and second guess. No, keep your assignment. Keep your lane disciplined. And I think they'll be fine because they have a great defense. They have a great defense. And, I mean, just looking at, I recorded that game and I've watched it probably 10, 20 times. I might watch it again tonight. When the Falcons beat them and ruined that perfect season they were going after. Yes, I'm being petty. And so, anyway, like I said, if you get pressure on any quarterback, I don't care how great you are, you get that pressure up in your face, it's a different story. It is a different story. And what the Falcons did, as opposed to sacking Cam, they hit him. They just kept hitting him.
Stay around him. Made him uncomfortable.
Made him uncomfortable. Got happy feet. Start throwing that ball into the ground. Start throwing it over people's heads. And got him off his game. That's why he shake Matt's hand at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Petty.
You have to. 4 got to beat 5 every time. And what I mean by that is your 4 defensive linemen have to beat those 5 guys.
Right.
You can't be in a hurry. That stuff you did against Tom was cute, but Carolina likes to run the ball too. So they're going to try to force your ends up. They're going to run a lot of plays that's going to make your ends stuff.
But the thing with Tom, you know what Tom going to be
every time.
He's going to be. He's a standing target.
Right.
If the rush comes past Cam, all Cam's going to do is run.
Up in the hole
and what people have to understand, with that 4 go past Cam, and say you and man, everybody got their back turned. He running.
So. Yeah, but the difference is Denver got some good linebackers. That Trevathan,
yeah, but
that all goes back to staying disciplined and being patient.
Because Cam will frustrate you.
He will frustrate you, and he will get frustrated himself. Well, y'all have seen it. Seen it. He gets frustrated himself, and he gets off his game. And this is the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So just like you're saying for him, he's going to have to stay and not get frustrated and be patient as well.
I have to see, and this is my big thing. We hear about the two outside ends. I want to see what Vance Walker, I want to see what those two tackles do. They're going to make a big difference in the game because that game is going to come right at them. You know the ends are great, but those two tackles have to be playing their game. Right. Because if you get, like Mason, like y'all say, out of your lane this much, Carolina's going to gap you. Because they're going to see that.
What people don't, if you really watch Carolina's offense, when they get in that little base set with the two running backs and what they like to do, because you know you got both backs, then you have Cam as a threat to run. When he make that little fake inside, when them linebackers come way up, the void between the safety and the linebacker, that's why it's like he throwing into like the ocean. Because it's like, I got to pause for Cam. So, Ware and Von Miller, and then they got to bring, what's the young boy? Shane Ray. If they get to a certain point, they have to understand, I can't run by him because he's going to slide up. Let me get to where he might go. And then like Jesse just said, too, Jesse, shout out to you, Jesse. Just say the turnover battle. Turnover's going to be huge in this game. They're going to be huge in this game.
You got two defenses like this that are this good. Whoever's dropping that ball, Burns started dropping it, we got to take him out.
That's what I said.
I'm taking him out.
That's what I said.
I need you to catch those.
It is all about who does their job and does it well. I mean, that is just the bottom line. Whoever plays the best defense. I mean, both of these defenses are great scoring defenses. So they will take the ball and they will score. Both of them. Both of them. So I mean, it's all about not letting the stage be too big for you. Playing in the moment and doing your job well. I mean, you know, I think everybody's sleeping on this Denver defense. I think everybody's sleeping on this Denver defense.
I don't think they're sleeping on them because they number one for a reason.
They're number one for a reason.
And what they did to Tom, I ain't seen nobody ever do that to him.
I mean,
they beat Tom up.
I mean, it was, you know, I think, even though they still almost came back and won the game.
Because Tom is Tom.
Because Tom is Tom and knows how to compensate for not having a running game. Well, Carolina has a running game.
That's what I'm saying.
So, I mean, you know, you've got to be able to do this job well.
And it's just, honestly, this is going to be a good one.
Right.
I really believe
this
it's going to be one of those.
This one of them Super Bowls where you're going to be excited to watch this.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one.
You're going to be excited to watch this.
Because they got great defense. They ain't just good. These are
both. I mean, they're the two best defenses.
Right.
Less than 20 points a game, both of them. And they own. Yeah, man, it's gonna be good. We're about to take another quick break. When we get back, we're gonna get y'all predictions. Not only on the game, we'll get y'all MVPs as well. We're gonna see who y'all liking that as well.
No doubt.
We also got to talk about a few more things, Jonathan. We're gonna talk about you, and also
don't come to Dallas.
He come to Dallas.
Don't come to Dallas.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, so just type the job website address here. That's it. Then you enter what job you're looking for there.
Electrician.
This is Peter. Recently, he got help going on the internet for the first time to look for a new job.
Okay, then you just hit search and...
In the past, Peter's gotten work through people he knew, but he heard there were more jobs online.
There we go.
These are all for me?
Uh-huh.
Really?
He had no idea just how many.
I can't believe it. This one looks good.
Peter is thinking the internet might be for him after all.
And this is just one website.
Wow. Why didn't I do this sooner?
See what the internet can help you do at everyoneon.org or call 1-855-387-9166 to find a free training class near you. Brought to you by Connect to Compete and the Ad Council.
So, I'm a dog, and I just got adopted by this new human guy, and I'm starting to wonder how he got along without me. I mean, okay, something as simple as walking around the block. He's got this leash thing, and he puts me on one end and him on the other, and I'm just taking him around. I think he's afraid of getting lost. Without that leash and me guiding him along, I don't think he'd find his way back home. But it's kind of cute.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place this first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined. Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills. I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert, and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
You know you're listening to the dopest show on the airwaves, right?
You're my boy!
It's the Crush.
SSNATL.com.
Thank you, sir.
And we're back. Still doing our NFL talk. Super Bowl 50 is around the corner, people. 6 days away. Check it out. Carolina Panthers versus Denver Broncos. Carolina being all in black. Denver being in their white uniform.
All white.
So be on the lookout for that.
Be on that Yo Gotti.
So here we go, guys. It's that time. Who you like? Give me your score.
Since it's Erica's segment, we're going to let Erica go first.
You know, like I said, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, and I believe in number one defenses. I just wish we had number one defense, because I think if we had number one defense, we'd be there. I mean, that's just how I feel. The talent that we have on the offensive side of the ball can get what you need done. So since I believe in the number one defense, and I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, I'm going to say 2017. Broncos.
20-17 Broncos. Erica is on. Saying that, putting it right there. Jughead. What you got, Maceo?
Well, I'm going to stay with my theme because the Carolina Panthers showed us so much love this summer.
Oh, black butterfly.
I think, we were the good luck charm. They gave us all access, and we were able to, spread the love. Thomas Davis, you and Thomas Davis almost got in a fight in the locker room. Yeah, I thought you were going to put hands on. I had your back, but
Atlanta, you a Falcon fan? Yeah.
That's right. Tell them again. Everybody's scared of you, Hook.
So, yeah.
The pictures didn't tell the story. We smiled, but it was like...
I don't blame you. You know me. I'd have been standing there clowning him. And A-Town down, boo.
What you got, Mace?
I'm going Carolina, man. I just think it's their year. Everything has been a magical ride for them this year, man. I think Red Oak, man. We got a World Series. We got a Super Bowl now, man.
Oh, my
What's the score?
I'm going 31-24.
We got a big score.
Wow.
You got a big score.
Yeah.
The hated me really don't want neither one of them to win.
I know. I wish the end of the tie.
I'm waiting on y'all. I was waiting on both of y'all to pick Carolina so I can laugh.
It's a tie, and ain't nobody got a ring. Y'all go home.
But the conspiracy theory in me say Peyton Ride's out. I think I like 2017. I think that. I like that score.
Yes, there we go.
Don't we got juice boxes on this?
We got juice boxes on something else.
Oh, we got juice boxes on something else. Don't mean you got a cake on it?
No, we don't have no cake on it, man.
I can't get Erica to bake nothing.
Bake for you. I just said
And look,
I'm going to be right and you're going to be wrong.
And that's because I'm being petty. But I don't want Carolina to win it.
Me neither.
Me
neither.
Because y'all don't want to be on the team with the Division of the Super Bowl.
Like Dion said, you come with some tight yellow pants on that would had you in a vice grip for all 6 hours on that plane ride to San Francisco. You better win.
And we come back, man. We got a few more NFL stories. We'll go for it.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team.
I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values.
I will always place this first.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never accept defeat.
I will never quit.
I will never leave a fallen comrade.
I am disciplined.
I am disciplined. Physically and mentally tough.
Trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills. I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself.
I am an expert, and I am a professional.
I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the
enemies of the United States of America in close combat.
I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
I am an American soldier.
There's strong, and there's Army strong. See what it takes at GoArmy.com.
So, I'm a dog, and I just got adopted by this new human guy, and I'm starting to wonder how he got along without me. I mean, okay, something as simple as walking around the block. He's got this leash thing, and he puts me on one end and him on the other, and I'm just taking him around. I think he's afraid of getting lost. Without that leash and me guiding him along, I don't think he'd find his way back home. But it's kind of cute.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Thanks for asking, but I'd rather not send you nude pictures. I'm camera shy. I already said no. Under my clothes, I'm a robot. My webcam is broken. I'm worried they'll get passed around school. I have a rash. I have nudophobia. I have lizard skin. I'm a vampire, so I don't show up in pictures anyways. Your badgering has really killed the mood.
When someone is pressuring you to do something you don't want to, how many ways can you say no before they get the message? Let us know at that'snotcool.com. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
This is Amar Batman Carroll. You listen to The Crush, the only sports radio show that they're going to keep it real in the A on Sensation Station Network.
And we're back. Still crushing the NFL. Real quick, guys, I meant to ask y'all, for y'all victory, who wins the MVP?
Cam. Bun.
Oh, Cam.
Bun Miller.
If I'm going to keep on my conspiracy, I give everything to Peyton.
Cam.
It's going to be Peyton. Peyton will throw one touchdown for about 5 yards. MVP.
I'll tell you who's going to be the X factor, though.
Who?
Ted Ginn. Ted Ginn got to make plays.
I know. He can't be shut down like True had him shut down in that game.
True.
Yes, I am still talking about the Falcons, baby, because what? Who they lose to? That's right.
True. So, for everybody out there listening, we have a feeling that Maceo Hurd will be a Jacksonville Jaguar for
I know.
fan
Black butterfly.
come 2016 because Jonathan Manziel is going to be released on March the 9th,
He going to become a cowboy.
which means he'll be a free agent. If you haven't followed Jonathan's career, one of the guys who really liked him was a guy by the name of Jerry Jones.
Coming home, Jerry.
He likes oil, too. He's got oil money, too.
Come home and play for you,
So
Jerry.
Maceo Hurd, will Jonathan be backing up your man next year?
Jonathan
with his
Manziel
girlfriend.
will not have a star on his head. We will not sign Johnny Manziel.
His girlfriend.
He can't help us.
I think so, but he got the same type of style as Tony, right?
No, he don't.
He likes to run out the pocket.
Man, y'all talking about
And he and his daddy are friends with
y'all
Jerry.
talking about a 5'11", 190-pound kid. Man, Romo is 6'3", 230.
But you know his agility.
No, man, he's not an NFL quarterback.
I'm coming home to play for Dallas.
He's not an NFL quarterback, man. Y'all get that out y'all mind. Jonathan Manziel is not an NFL quarterback.
I love the Cowboys.
Troy Aikman said it's going to either be Jonathan or RG3.
We'll take RG3.
Man, Jonathan or RG need y'all.
We will take. Listen, Johnny Football will not become a Dallas Cowboy.
Coming home to play for you.
He doesn't even fit what we do.
But dog, Jerry loves
Beats
getting those
in the
projects.
It don't matter.
He got Grady.
Jerry loved Randy Moss.
You see what he did with Greg Hardy?
And he's not gonna be back.
No, yeah, Greg just was.
Greg was party. He was doing the Eddie Murphy. He partied all the time.
He partied like he was. Like I'm the man. Right?
Yeah, and then Dez got nerve to be bumping for Greg
I
Hardy.
know.
Get
I
him out
want
of here.
him back. They probably had twin monkeys together.
Monkey Juice won and Monkey Juice.
He got a monkey too. Bring him
Monkey
back.
Juice all over the Dallas Cowboy life.
Man, look. Johnny Manziel will not be a Cowboy. I'm telling y'all now, if we sign Johnny Manziel, I'm telling you, I'm becoming a Jacksonville Jaguar fan. I will pledge my allegiance to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Blake Bortles will be my guy.
Blake Bortles?
Blake Bortles will be my guy. I will be the biggest Blake
that
Bortles
game
fan.
against the Falcons too today. They got a good looking little team.
Besides their ugly uniforms.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with Jacksonville because they don't have much of a fan base.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the
And
train started.
that's right down the road.
I'm gonna get the train started.
You get in that pool. They have the nicest monitors at that stadium. Oh my gosh, they look so good.
That don't.
They got big old TV screens on every side.
That don't produce wins.
They put a lot of money.
I know they put out some money.
I thought they were going to L.A., but they
They
stuck
not.
around. Jacksonville's keeping
Man,
them.
they got a trillionaire down there as an owner.
I mean, really.
Brother Khan.
This is his playtime.
I'm gonna start hanging out with Brother Khan. Me and Jerry, man.
Yeah, he's like, Jerry, you got one screen. I got two.
I'm gonna take Jerry's number out my phone. I ain't gonna be going to Dallas no more, man. I'm gonna have a fire sale on all cowboy gear.
They said, where you? I'm in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
If it happens.
In the landing.
If it happens, people, we're gonna have 5 cameras in here that day because I want to see Macy.
Man, yeah.
Hey,
and have one pointed to the ground because I'm gonna be on the floor.
Get your NFL.com account ready.
I'm coming home and play for you, Jared.
If Jonathan Manziel becomes a Dallas Cowboy, dude, I am a Jacksonville Jaguar. That's my new squad.
Y'all hear that?
That's my new squad.
I can't even see you with them colors on,
man.
Bro,
one thing about it, you know I'm having fresh. I always be dead fresh in it now.
You hear here first, people.
Give me some Blake Border tennis shoes.
Mm-hmm.
If Jonathan Manziel signs with Jerry, if he's sitting there and he got the star in his helmet,
I will holler.
Y'all will not hear me say anything about 5 rings because now my team has no rings.
He'll be a Jacksonville Jaguar.
I'll be talking about Mark Brunell and Jimmy Smith.
Keita McCardle.
Yeah, I'm going to give me a Fred Taylor throwback jersey.
I know.
Hey, man, we got to take a break. We'll be right back.
Man.
Did you know that Lions Clubs International has been collecting used eyeglasses for years? Lions members take the donated glasses, classify them by prescription, and redistribute them to needy people all over the world. Each year, over 1 million pairs of eyeglasses are given to those who may not be able to afford proper eye care. Take a look around your house. I'm sure you'll find at least one pair of glasses that no longer fits your prescription. Someone, somewhere, can use those glasses. Lions Clubs everywhere urge you to take the time to find your old glasses and then take them to the convenient drop-off sites in your community. This message brought to you by Lions Clubs International.
Man, we still here with a man, Keon Carpenter, man. So, Keon, let's talk about it, man.
I just feel like when we go out as women, in particular, we are so insecure at some point.
Winning is designed to avoid feelings of losing and failure. People who are emotionally weak have to be conscious and have to admit their weaknesses.
So imagine your son at 1 o'clock in the morning. Where should he be at 1 o'clock in the morning?
He should be at home, at least.
In his bed.
In his bed at 1 o'clock.
Or playing a game.
If you have a prayer request, by all means, you can always let us know from time to time. We're here every Saturday on the Taste of Tradition.
Sensation Station Network.
Radio not dumb down.
Hey parents, finding it hard to communicate with kids in today's world of ever-changing slang?
Hi, son.
Excuse me?
Introducing the Communicizer. Just strap non-toxic Communicizer to your mouth and go from boring old man speak,
I'm here if you want to talk,
to 100% off the chain.
Text me whenever, yo.
It's that easy.
Thanks to Communicizer, I'm relevant to my kids again. A fly, boo.
And now when you buy Communicizer, you get the auto-tune attachment free. Sounds so hip-hop, your kids will want to talk to you for hours.
I used to have to walk 3 miles uphill to school every morning, Shorty.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Communicizer is not available in stores because it doesn't exist. But that's okay. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you. For more information on how you can adopt, go to adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Adopt Us Kids and the Ad Council.
Yeah, what's going on? It's Mr. Butterlove himself, and you're locked into the Sensation Station. You know what it is. SSN, like Social Security Network, but it's the Sensation Station Network. SSNATL.com. Log in, do something, keep it locked. Fly with the crush guy.
And we're back. We're going to the Crush Recap brought to you by... Wow! With Blood Power 3 sprays last for days. You can find out more about...
Blood Power!
Yeah. At their website, bloodpower.com.
3 sprays last for days. Go get you some Blood Power, baby.
Go to their Facebook page, Blood Power, their Twitter page at Blood Power. Hey, man, we had a great day. Great show today, man.
Great show today, man. Great show today, man. I love when we educate the parents, man.
Big shout out to Coach Gator,
process,
man.
Coach Gator, we appreciate you, dog.
Hey, tomorrow, guys, you're going to see it tomorrow. A lot of recruiting guys. A lot of the kids out there that we've had a chance to interact with. Good luck to you guys, man. Hope you make a decision that you want to make.
2 of our favorite kids will be signing. Tyler Simmons.
Yes, sir.
Will be signing with the University of Alabama. Nigel Warrior will make a big announcement on tomorrow. He's kept it close to the vest.
Well, he's been really good.
He didn't verbally commit to anybody.
He came in here. We were like,
we wouldn't. He wouldn't drop no hints.
I ain't telling nobody nothing, but good luck to you, young man.
Good job, man.
Look,
good
all
job.
of those young men out there.
Y'all deserve this morning. You worked for it. You did
That's
what
right.
you're supposed to do.
That's
you
right.
did it on the field. You did it off the field. This is your moment. And I know it's hard for people to understand that, but parents, I understand you love your kid, but let them have their moment. This is theirs.
Let him have his moment. If you want to bring some puppies on the stage, now stop that.
Yeah, don't do all that. Yeah,
Don't let them bring no puppies on the stage.
And no monkeys. Don't let your child buy a monkey.
I don't think they can afford monkeys right now.
Yeah. They should have bought one.
Unless they're at Westlake.
They gave that.
Woodward Academy or somewhere.
Willie's son's already gone, right? He's already at Georgia, right? Clay.
Yeah.
Willie Clay. Yeah, he's already at Georgia. So, big shout out to all y'all who signed tomorrow. Good luck to y'all. Hey, good interview, man. Learned a lot from a man. We learned about the clearinghouses, what you're doing, getting your kids. Got ninth graders out there, man. Start working on them now. These grades matter. Every grade
And
matters.
it's your core curriculum, y'all. It's not 3 PE classes in English.
Just because you the great PE guy, don't
Yeah.
mean you the
Yeah.
coach to
And
it.
some of y'all getting B's and P's because y'all won't dress out. Y'all
Start
get
in
B's and
ninth
C's.
grade.
I mean, come
Get
on,
those
dog.
kids-
Dress out.
Get those kids started
Yeah, man.
in ninth grade. Don't have them wait until last minute, take the SAT, the ACT, talking about, oh, I didn't know.
Get the ACT stuff.
Right.
Get it in so you can know it yet.
Right.
You like, hey, man, I got a long way to go. All right, let's get to work on it. Hey, man, also, man, Super Bowl 50, great discussion, people. That was good, y'all. Hey, we tied our picks, 2 picking Denver, 1 picking Carolina. Make sure, Red Oak.
Y'all being petty picking Denver, but okay. I get it. I mean, I ain't mad at y'all. Because if y'all had to took Carolina, oh, yeah, I was going to go ham on y'all. Yeah.
Man,
I ain't expecting nothing less.
I don't care if they were playing Southwest Middle School. There was no way
Oh,
I
yeah.
was going to
I gotta say, I
Call
feel you.
me petty.
Yeah.
Call me petty. But listen, like I said, defense, man. You going to see. Y'all going to learn that.
Yeah, man. If I had to come in here Monday and do this clap again, I ain't going to be happy. I can't stay in. There'll be 3 teams in that division that won the damn Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm being petty like that. Damn it. Love Miss CC. Understand Miss CC. I know you've been going through it. Love you to death. I ain't pulling for your son this week.
Imagine next year we're gonna have all access again. So imagine them being Super Bowl champs and you though.
Man, they gonna just
And
kill
soon
me.
as Thomas Davis see you, he probably gonna want to get you in Oklahoma drill or something.
Yeah, man, I got one more in me.
When
You saving it for Thomas Davis.
when they lose this game, let me go to all access with y'all. I'm gonna have all my Falcon stuff on. They're gonna be like, "Who is this trick up in here?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, what? Rise up!"
And look, Jesse Thompson, he don't care who win as long as his square fall. You know you're a gambler, bro.
What's up, bro? You got a square?
Hey, I need 1 and 4.
Yeah, and that's
I need 1, but no, don't keep that field goal. No,
and that's another thing. That's another thing. Y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out. You think Vegas gonna want to? Man, y'all better watch out. Y'all know how Vegas operates.
Hey, and go check out some of them prop bets. There's some crazy prop bets.
Yeah, it's some crazy prop bets out there.
You know what? I ain't played square this year. I gotta find me one. Oh, I ain't supposed to sit over there. Anyway, big shout out. We got our pick MVPs. Von Miller. Oh, you said Von?
I said Von.
You got
Cam.
I got the Jughead. Can you see one? Got another Saturday Night Live commercial coming, baby. Anyway, man, on the rundown, we have some pretty good stories, man. I like some of those stories we were talking about, dog. You know?
Man, as always, hey, man, so much be going on in the world of sports, man.
Yeah.
I love it, man. The greatest reality show on TV is sports, without a doubt.
And it's gonna be funny when
Without a doubt.
Johnny becomes a cowboy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Gotta wrap this thing up. Gotta go watch OJ. Let's wrap this up.
Real quick, man. I didn't get a chance.
OJ tonight.
Yeah, it's tonight.
OJ
Real quick,
come on
man.
tonight. Is that a series?
It's 10 weeks, buddy.
It's 10?
10 weeks.
Yo!
Oh, they trying to make it. They trying to get all the money. Cool as
It's
OJ.
on FX. Yeah, it's on FX.
Cool as OJ.
It starts at 10, and the first episode is going to come on again at 11.
I want to see how you do with OJ.
That's what acting is.
And you got your
But he's terrible.
yeah.
Kuba?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm still
Jerry Maguire, man.
I'm still mad. He didn't do a good job with getting Ricky down, man.
I know, Ricky.
He's supposed to win a tackle, Ricky.
Scooby, you was supposed to stay, Ricky.
Y'all weren't supposed to split up, man.
We should have known
Man,
that
why you do that?
at the beginning of the movie when he was in there fighting it in air because dude got jacked with the gun.
Hey, man, that.
You knew he was gonna be a punk in that movie. You could have saved Ricky.
He was hard as a child, though.
You could have saved Ricky.
Well,
Man, I was in that movie crying like that was my brother dead on the screen.
Ricky should have been zigzagging.
Oh, don't you know you supposed to zigzag?
Ricky should have been zigzagging. He held on that milk too long. Yeah. You gotta drop that milk, Ricky. Yeah. Hey, but shout out to the dude the dude who did the shooting. He teach at Campbell High School.
You lying?
Yeah, he worked with Alan Williams. He worked with my boy Alan Williams.
Man, he better not let me see him on the street.
You probably pull up. You had to shoot Ricky, man.
Look, I'm trying to make a trip up to Campbell High School just so I can, like, I need a red Hyundai and just roll the window down.
So you ain't had to kill Ricky.
Everybody walking.
You gotta do Ricky like that, man.
Everybody walking in the hall.
Ricky! He had a double barrel.
He was good aim though. He got it right in the middle.
Ricky should have been zigzagging. Now, I mean, that's like when you're running from dogs and there's some shooting. You gotta run zigzag, get down, zigzag, get down.
That's why he might not have been that good at USC. He might not have made the team.
Yeah, Ricky might have been straight power eye runner. He ain't got no zig, no.
I don't know, but you must have seen Ricky highlight tape.
He was good.
Ricky was 6-star. But Ricky had that burst. The coach looked at 2 clips.
Then they just brought him in the house and dropped him on the couch.
Yeah, you're going to USC, man. Yeah.
He just brought him in the house and dropped him on the couch.
Yeah, man, come on, man. Take the man to MLK, man.
That's so silly.
Come on, man. Take Ricky to MLK.
Cute, man. I ain't got no insurance. Man, drop the boy at the place, man.
SAT skull came. Mama put the SAT skull on the dead body.
So stupid, man.
I love that movie, man. Not as much as Menace to Society, but
Mark Williams talking about Ricky made in the league when his wife died in the best. Ricky made it after all, right?
He sure did. He went to the league.
He played. He played for the Giants.
All Mars Chestnut's role, he a tailback.
Boy, you talking about typecasting. He ain't no quarterback. He ain't no receiver. He's straight tailback. Boy, typecasting, man.
Hey, but real talk. The move Trey used to get Nia to finally get up.
Y'all stupid.
That really worked. Go in there and start punching that L.
Yeah.
She'll start feeling bad for you.
I know. She's like, I'm going to have to give him something to make him feel better.
Yeah.
How about the first time y'all had those things that Lawrence Fishburne had?
I never had none of those.
Oh, boy, the minute I got some, I'm sitting there like a...
Now, I got the pendulum that you just swing back and forth. I want to be rolling no balls in my hand.
We go from OJ to Boys in the Hood to the best man.
That kind of went left right, though.
Yeah, I'm glad Ricky played in league, though.
Yeah.
He did play. And his wife died of cancer.
At least she didn't get shot.
I know. He had a nice house and everything.
No?
He got out the hood.
Yeah. His best man wasn't no good, writing books about sex.
Yeah, he was living good. He did a bad job of Can You Stand the Rain? Dance steps.
Hey, they look good. Excuse me.
You just focus on... No, man.
Yeah. I see you, DeMarcus Ware. That's why they going to win, that boy.
I had to stop, man, because you talk about Ricky, man. God, Ricky know they were still chasing him. Why you still in the alley with milk, man? You got to keep it running, man. Get on.
Ho-hos and milk.
He just stopped running. You keep running.
Ho-hos and milk.
Why you stop running, man?
Y'all off on a tangent, man.
Hey, man. Thank you, Sky. Thank you, Coach Gator. Thank you, Erica.
Thank you.
All right, man. We're going to do this again.
Yeah, man. He get to crush the Super Bowl next week,
That's
man.
That's right.
Y'all stay with it. Y'all enjoy the Super Bowl this weekend. Don't do something stupid.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay.
We miss you.
We'll see y'all next week.
We love you.
Peace.
You.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see y'all next week.
Now, y'all know I ain't got no sense.
Y'all say bye to the... Can y'all say bye to Periscope real
quick? Periscope! I like you better, Periscope. This kind of cool.
Y'all caught on. Yeah.
Periscope!
Bye. I gotta go home and watch OJ.
We'll see
y'all.
You gotta
go watch OJ.
Bye.